Greetings, beloved, and welcome back to another long overdue episode of the Crocheting in Agreement podcast. I crochet and knit prayer blankets and shawls and chemo caps for the sick, and I stand in agreement for their complete healing through Jesus Christ. This channel is by Him, for Him, and because of Him. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so today is Monday, March the 15th, 2021, and I don't know what episode this is because it's been almost an entire year. That's pretty crazy. That's insane. Disclosure though, I did say at the beginning that I probably wouldn't upload near as frequently as other people, although I did intend on uploading a lot more than this. So, yeah, there's actually a lot to say, so I should probably just get on to it. I don't know how long it's going to take me to. I've got tons of stuff I want to show you guys. But it may be a day or two uploading because I've got lots more filming to do. This is just something I'm getting done now while the grandbaby is asleep. And my daughter is watching a video. So if you hear something in the background, that's what that is. Okay, so you know what? I've had some hauls. Who hasn't? I mean, like a year's time, you're bound to have something. But I just want to show you guys what I got recently. Just a little something of what I got. I'm not gonna even go into everything. But like I said in the beginning, in my intro, I am now finally knitting. After like a year and a half of practicing and failing, mostly failing, about a month ago, it just kind of, I was working on it one day and it just kind of snapped. It all just fell right into place. It was like magic. It was, it was awesome. I've been doing pretty much all knitting lately now because of that. In fact, if you see my last video I just did, which was a live prayer blessing, you will see that, you know, I have recently finished a large haul of a large amount of blankets. It was 6 blankets, 7 chemo caps, 12 crosses, I think 2 shawls and a wrap. It's, you know, a nice, good size package. And since then, all I've been doing is knitting. In fact, I know my audience on here, some are in the yarn community and some are from the Paul Begley Prophecy community. So I just want to let everyone know that there was a sweet lady in the chat one day, and I don't think my pastor watches my videos. If you do, don't watch, just fast forward a little bit, please. I don't think he does though, or his wife. Well, she already knows. But anyways, a lady in the chat suggested making a prayer blanket for Pastor Paul. Before I go any further, I need to add that I will be having a super special live prayer blessing over Pastor Paul's blanket before it is mailed. This will be held live on both this YouTube channel and Zoom for those who would like to pray for all to hear as well. Keep watch on this channel for future updates. Info will also be given in Pastor Paul's live chat once it is finalized. I encourage everyone to come and participate, whether it's on YouTube or Zoom. Thank you, and God dearly bless you all. So, I guess it's been about a month now that I started working on it. And I can't wait to show you guys. This thing is going to be amazing. I'm putting a lot of time into it, and it's knit, so it's a 5 or a 6 bulky, so it's faster, but it's still knit, and I'm getting better. And actually, the Lord told me to do this kind of yarn. He always leads me what blankets to make, how to make them, what stitch, blah blah blah, what size. And this one is a large yarn, but a large project, and it's at my feet, and it's pretty much too big to put in any bag, but it's only about 1/4 of the way done, I would say. 2/4, maybe a little more, maybe 3/8 or something, but actually not that much. Anyways, I'm going on. I've got so much to say, I need to just get to it. So I'm gonna hold this up because this is at a good point right here, because I am using 42-inch circulars. I don't remember the size. And let's see, 8mm. 8mm with, first let me show you the yarn I'm using. I am using Bernat blankets, and it is a 6, so it's super bulky. In variegated shades of blue, which is his favorite color. I will be using 10 of those. But the lady in the chat that suggested it, not only did she suggest it, but she also completely funded it. And let me show you the knit side. See, these are my circulars. I don't like putting weight on it. I'm sure it would hold it, but this is what it looks like so far. And it is about, I haven't measured it, I'll measure it, but it is about 3 feet long so far. That's about right, almost. And if I remember correctly, and I'll measure, put this on here too, it is about 6 feet wide. It's going to wind up being around 6 feet by 8 feet. So we're talking like a bedspread, but it's going to be amazing. I'm so much enjoying it. It's an easy project. It's just, you don't have to think. I'm doing the stockinette stitch, so I'm knitting one row, and then I'm purling the next row, knit and purl, knit and purl. Nothing fancy. And it's great practice. This is what the Lord led me to do. This is what you need to do. He told me this will help you with your knitting, and oh my gosh, it absolutely has. When I first started off, I was slow and kind of clumsy. I mean, everything looks great. Everything is, there's no ladders, there's no, I've managed to, this also taught me how to pick up stitches. I have dropped a few, and I've been able to pick it up because this yarn, if anybody's ever worked with this, I think it's polyester. It does, yeah, it's 100% polyester. It kind of binds to itself. Once you make a stitch, it's not so hard that you can't pull it out, but it doesn't pull out easily. And that's perfect for learning how to knit. I do want to show you guys some of the, I've got this handy. I've got a couple yarn hauls. I've got some bulky yarn. I got 2 of these. And I gotta show you guys, this is so cool. This is like the biggest sock yarn I've ever seen. How many ounces is this thing? Grams or whatever. 150 grams. This is huge. It's so pretty. It is a 2. I'm not good at finger and weight yet. It's a fine number 2. I've actually not really succeeded at knitting a 2 either yet for socks. That's my ultimate goal, is to be able to just pick up any finger and weight yarn and make socks. Put this over here because I did not get that in the bag, right? Oh gosh, I gotta show you guys these. Yeah, I threw in some cakes here. These are brand new because I just wanted some more different cakes up here. I'll get to this shortly. And I'm going to take, these are some hand-dyed acrylics that I've done in a few videos back. There's some shades of pink back here, variegated. And this one, I'm just going to take these and make a blanket out of those because I want to make room for my next project. But I just want to show you guys. And actually, I haven't done this yet, but I'm going to do it right now on camera because I've been wanting to, because I'm curious of... This is hand painted. This is from Ice Yarns, and it's not going to slide off, so hold on. But this is Ice Yarns hand painted. Let me get the deets. It is hand dyed sock merino, the name of it. The colorway is hand dyed sock merino. Okay. Okay, it's not going to tell me. That's fine. Okay, you know what? This is going to take a while. 100 grams. It's 70. Goodness, 75% superwash merino wool, 25% polyamide. It is a, gosh, you know what? Don't think it tells me the size, but I'm pretty sure it's a 2, a fine. But this was something I have not done yet because I want to see how it looks like this. Okay. This actually kind of reminds me of something I'm thinking about doing. And that is, yeah, that's pretty.
Oh, I did.
But
I wasn't paying attention.
In a soon project, I'm considering making shawl yarn. Yarn especially made for shawls, because you know how when you make a shawl, it's like earlier colors, like when you first get started on it, are like, you don't need as much of the color. And normally, if it's a cake or something, you'll wind up with, you know, the smaller section has more color, and then as the shawl gets bigger, it gets less color. Yeah, I would plan on making some yarn to where the color stays fairly consistent throughout the shawl as it grows. And that kind of almost looks like something that might do that. I haven't, you know, I just looked at it just now, so I don't know exactly if it does. Even if it doesn't, this is just absolutely gorgeous. Done a terrible job hanging it, but that is just so gorgeous. But this is from Ice Yarns, hand painted sock merino. And oh my gosh, I have got to show you guys this. I don't know if anyone out there, probably Krista Secret Yarnery, but I don't know if anyone else has gotten there, and I want to get this name right. Hand dyed cashmere. There's only like 10% cashmere in this, but oh my gosh, this is the softest. The softest. It is just absolutely, it's hard to put down. It really is. Yes, it's only 10% cashmere and 90% polyamide. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time seeing even with glasses. It is a size 2, I do believe. I don't know, maybe you can make it out. And I've got the camera using the back camera, so I can't tell if I'm showing it properly. Watch out, Ollie, please. Yeah, there it is. But this, oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, where's the camera? There it is. Look. If I could just, I wish I could show you how soft this is. Everyone knows how soft cashmere is, but this is only 10%. It is phenomenal. Oh gosh, so hard to put down. Yeah, I told you about my cakes. Something else I'm doing. I bought me some 3 or 4 weight looms for hats, and I'm working on that. I haven't worked on it since I started Pastor's Blanket. In fact, Pastor's Blanket has been a monotonous too, but monogamous project. As tempting as it is, that's all I'm doing. Although I will probably play with something. I wanted to do this video mostly so I could share with you guys some hand dyeing projects I've taken up. I've seen Scenes and Rogers, and it was someone else recently that was dyeing yarn, and it just,
And I have 58
I got the
points.
fever right away. So within a matter of a week, I was ordering some yarn. I've been ordering some dye. I actually have some RIT dye liquid that's supposed to come in today. So, and I've got yarn soaking, waiting to be dyed.
10 plus banking points.
But I've just been playing around with different yarns, different sizes, different fibers, all natural, of course, but no cotton. Just it's all like animal fibers, protein fibers, and
Oh, that's so much fun.
this one's kind of like a third, I guess, out of the three I've done. But okay, wow, this is my number one favorite. This is just plain old. I love this wool from Hobby Lobby, and I didn't do anything special with it. It was low immersion. I used sorry, there's a hair. Red, and pine green or something like that, and camel. And look, the camel, actually, some of it turned out dark brown, some of it turned out light brown. But I am just in love with the way this turned out, and I doubt I can get this off because, yeah, I can. Yes. But this is just beautiful. This is a size 4. This is just a regular worsted, but this is going to be a pair of slipper socks for me. I am going to start with this size. I've got a couple, 2 pairs of socks on, double pointed, that are sitting in a bag and have been there for, well, maybe 5 or 6 weeks. And me and Finger and Weight just don't get along yet. We're working on that relationship. But this would be my first pair. This is going to turn into a beautiful pair of nice warm socks, even though it's almost summer, almost spring actually. I mean, but it feels like it's almost summer because we've had upper 70s, so it's like pushing summer here. We usually skip fall and spring here in Virginia. I think I missed that part. I am coming to you from the northern Shenandoah Valley in Virginia. I always say that, but I think I forgot this time. But that one's just wool, Hobby Lobby wool. This one, I really like the way this turned out too. I used just a red, a pink, and the camel. But with this one, I started off with diluted dye, and then I started putting drops of straight dye right onto it and just kind of rubbing it in, and that's how I got the bold colors out of there. But this is just 100% superwash merino, and it is a, gosh, yeah, I think this is a DK. I'll put that on the screen. I think this is a size 3, so this would also be another good practice. It feels like a 3. This would be a good practice yarn as well. So I'm thinking if I start with a 4, go down to a 3, 2, which that would be this one. I know, pretty sure this Norsk. I think. Once again, I can't really read the label. I can't see. Let me see if you can see. I think that's 2, yeah. Sometimes I use my phone as a magnifying glass. These are not prescription. I mean, they're prescription, but they're just like prescription reading glasses. Otherwise, they might work a little better. But yes, I love the way these tonals turned out as well. The different shades of the pink, the bright pink. I'm kind of getting tired of pink, though. Both of those have too much pink in them. I can't wait to dye something today without pink. And I will record that as well and add it in here. That's why I'm trying to hurry, because I got a lot to talk about and do. Anything else? I've bought a bunch double pointed. I already had some bamboos. I bought some metal. I want to buy some more metal so I can cast on for, once I do start socks, do 2 at a time. Can't do it with this one because I'd have to break the hank. But that will be a future thing. Eventually I will be doing 2 at a time on 2 different balls of
I
yarn.
think so, yeah.
What else?
Wait, I
I've got some circulars. I've got some Chelgu circulars. I've got some generic circulars.
Give me a
I also got, I'm not going to show all, but
I'm looking at Arch Melee.
the lady that donated and recommended a blanket for Pastor, her name is Ray Marie. By the way, if you see her in the chat, tell her hello and tell her, great idea, God bless you, wonderful job. But not only did she suggest it, but she donated, and Pastor's blanket only cost $75 worth of yarn. She donated twice that. Bless her heart. God bless her. So I had enough money left over to buy enough Hobby Lobby yarn that I managed to fit all of it in here. But I have some variegateds here on this side, and then I have some solids. Let me just unzip it. Like I said, I'm not going to take it out because I don't have time. But this side contains solids. But there is enough in here to make 5 blankets. So, Pastor Paul's plus 5 more.
That to me.
That's such a blessing to someone.
Buddy just popped up in my TV.
Let's see. I hope there's nothing else. I can edit that out.
Look at him.
Okay.
Look at him.
That's weird.
I know. I can't see.
I did cake up one of my hanks I had up here that I bought at the Yarn Festival because I was
Are you done?
planning on using it. I love the stretch in this though. It's just regular old superwash merino, but so bouncy. Actually, I guess that's the trait of superwash merino because this one is too. There's no nylon, polyamide, elastin, but it's got that stretch to it. Okay, so yeah, I did want to say this too. If any of you knitters out there have any tips or advice, I'm going to show you a video. I'm going to put in a video of me knitting, and it's very awkward compared to the way most people do, but it works for me. Maybe, perhaps, I might wind up doing it different one day, but for right now, that works for me. I've watched videos of how people do their tension, and I'm a continental knitter. Since I'm used to crocheting, holding the yarn and tension it in this hand, it's easier for me to do continental knitting. I mean, I can do the English style, but I don't know, I just feel better with continental. And I'll put a little bit of yarn dye. Can't wait for the dye to come in. I use Rit dye on all of these, by the way. These most likely are going to be for me. I'm gonna be kind of selfish about it, but if everything goes well and the colors strike good and I get a good procedure going down, then I will start making some to put into my Etsy shop. And I know that good hand-dyed quality yarn is hard to come by at a good price, so I'll make sure they have a competitive price to other stuff on Etsy. And of course I will do a video on them, show them, and they'll be up for grabs then. Told you that my daughter's back. She came back in December. Okay, I think that's it. I'm sure I'll think of something as soon as I hit the button, but thank you for being patient with me. Enjoy the rest of the video, and until next time, God bless you all. Bye-bye.